it the other day and I got some thoughts and I think that why not I just go review it. So yeah, here we go. I'm just gonna say this right here. Guardians of the Galaxy happens to be one of my favorite films of all times and one of my favorite Marvel films. This kind of proves that Marvel is unstoppable. Like the news today was that Batman vs Superman moved its release date because I bet I saw how well Guardians of the Galaxy is doing right now, and I don't think they want to go up against another Marvel property like Captain America 3. So anyway, this movie was better than it had any right to be. All the characters was perfect. The story was good. The action was great. The comedy was it was a hilarious movie. It was a mixture of everything. See, I'm just debating which one's better, Captain America: The Winter Soldier or Guardians of the Galaxy. Because they're both good, but they're both completely different movies. One's a political thriller and one is a sci-fi. You know, let me start. Yeah, let me go by each character now. Star Lord. Okay, it was a departure from the comic books. Even though I only read like the Marvel Now one and the Annihilation Conquest version of Star Lord. It's a bit of a departure from the comics, but it works out well. Chris Pratt was funny in the role. He was pretty much amazing in the role. Yeah, you get a feel for him, especially in the beginning with his mother dying and everything. Yeah, that was all pretty good. Now let's see. Let's do Gamora. Yeah, Gamora was good. You know, I would like to see Gamora working up more betraying Thanos. How we know how she came to that decision until she already made up her mind in the beginning of the movie. So yeah, it'd be nice though. The yeah, she was pretty great though. Probably the best female. Nah, yeah, probably one of the best female Marvel characters. Maybe besides no, probably ties up with Black Widow and Peggy Carter. But I digress. Now Drax. Okay, Drax surprised me. Yeah, he was funny. He was awesome. He was almost exactly like the comics. It was like Drax stripped out from the comic books. Yeah, that was pretty sweet. I like how like instead of like Thanos killing Drax's family, it was Ronan. But technically, it was Thanos because Ronan was working. It was partnered up with Thanos. So yeah, it worked out for the cinematic universe and the plot of the movie. So yeah, that worked out well. Drax was pretty good. Okay, now here's the two. Rocket Raccoon. When this movie was announced a couple of years ago, I did not know. I was confused. How were they going to pull off Rocket Raccoon? How was the audience going to take him seriously? But guess what? They did it. They pulled off a walking, talking raccoon. They pulled him off well. They made him funny, and they actually made people sorry for him, like in that drunk scene, which was amazing. And Groot. Okay, if you don't like Groot, you have no feelings. Groot was awesome, especially the end where it says "We are Groot" and then we think he's dying, and then oh yeah, and that scene at the end with him dancing to Michael Jackson was awesome. It was pretty good too. Now let me see. Let's start. Let's go with the villains too. Yeah, how am I going to think here? Ronan the Accuser. Now, Ronan the Accuser, it's kind of fun because recently in the comics, Ronan is kind of good now, but anyway, Ronan the Accuser was pretty sweet too. Well, see, Ronan the Accuser, he's pretty much like a space Osama bin Laden, pretty much. Think along the lines of Red Skull and Malekith the Dark Elf. He just wants to kill, so don't really expect death for him, like from Loki or anything like that. So yeah, and then there's Nebula, who's also the other daughter of Thanos, and I guess you could say she's the jealous adopted sister of Gamora. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're like their comic counterpart. Yeah, this movie is pretty much a perfect example on how to adapt something from a comic book, pretty much. Like I guess you could say for Marvel Cinematic Universe as a whole, they're doing it perfectly. Spider-Man, not so much. X-Men, not really. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, they got it right. So yeah, there is Nebula. Oh yeah, and then here's the thing: Thanos. You finally get to see Thanos in full. Thanos talking. Thanos, even though he's moving a bit because he's just on his little throne. Yeah, Thanos. Oh my god, that was awesome. Seeing Thanos up there alive and everything was awesome. I just wish I could see that again. Yeah, okay. The only bad part for this movie was not a real bad part. Thanos was in there less than 5 minutes, but you know Thanos is coming back in a sequel, and then he's going to be the main bad Avengers 3. Rumor has he's going to be in Age of Ultron. But yeah, seeing Thanos was awesome, And Thanos pretty much had played a role like the Emperor. Like everyone knows who the Emperor is. Which is kind of funny because like on Earth, Thanos is just a mysterious person. Nobody really knows who he is up on Earth, but out there he's like, oh, it's that asshole. So yeah, Thanos is pretty sweet. And let me see. Oh yeah, there's Collector. The Collector was pretty much not in the movie as much as I thought he would be, especially from the post credits scene for the Dark World. But he served his purpose, and I think he's probably coming back. So yeah, so in the collector's room. Oh yeah, and a collector's room is pretty much an Easter egg mine. You can see the Dark Elf from Thor: Dark World. You can see the Chitauri from the Avengers. Heck, even in the background, you can see you can see Cosmo. Oh, and yeah, I wonder if this Cosmo has psychic powers or not. Uh, yeah, I want to see how far they can take it, and then you can see Howard the motherfucking duck. You can see Howard the duck in the background. He's also in the post-credit scene too. So yeah, so they pretty much did this. They pretty much give you everything you want, and now they took a character that nobody wants. Anyway, I'll talk more about that later on about the post-credit scene. So yeah, and they explain about the Infinity Stones, and they showed off all the Infinity Stones. And from what I include, the Infinity Stones are the Tesseract from Captain America, the First Avenger, and the Avengers. That's an Infinity Stone. The 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 goo, whatever that thing was from Thor: Dark World, that's an Infinity Stone. And then there was the Power Stone, which was in that what was the orb that was in the Guardians of the Galaxy. And now, from what I think, I believe that the thing of Loki's scepter is the Mind Gem. Then after that, I believe we got two more. So yeah, and then currently go out of the locations. Tesseract in Asgard, which is under rule by Odin, was actually looking disguised if you watch Thor: Dark World. And then the Nova Corps has the Power Gem. The Mind Gem is under Hydra. If it's true that Loki's scepter is powered by the Mind Gem, then yeah, Hydra has it by Baron von Strucker. And then I think the Collector still has the yeah, and I believe the Collector still has the thing from Thor: Dark World. I forgot the name and I forgot what gem. I think it's the Reality Gem. Yeah, I think the Collector still the Reality Gem. They haven't really confirmed or denied that yet. And we don't know when that post credits for Thor: Dark World take place. That was before or after the events of Guardians of the Galaxy. That's something that haven't really been explained yet. So anyway, what else I was in? Oh yeah, the Nova was pretty cool. Now I have a theory. There's a theory out there on how come the Nova Force wasn't out there, and pretty much that they're going to use the power of the Infinity Stone, the Power Gem or the Power Stone, whatever you want to call it, to power up what's going to be the Nova Force, which would be pretty cool. Like, and I would like to see like Nova like in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, or maybe Nova can get his own movie or his own one shot. Maybe they can show Richard Rider or Sam Alexander. We may never know. Yeah, okay. At this point, with Marvel, anything is possible. They could do a Howard the Duck movie if they want to again, and it could probably be good. They can pretty much do anything. Yeah, I expect Inhumans. There's no excuse. They can do Inhumans. Ant Man can work actually. Black Panther. I want some Black Panther. Yeah, Marvel can pretty much do anything at this moment. And DC really needs to take note at Marvel. Because Marvel are doing it right while DC's not. When I'm talking about Marvel, I'm talking about Marvel Studios. I'm not talking about Fox side or Sony side or anything like that. Alright. Well, I think that'll be it for the characters and for the plot. Yeah, it was a pretty good movie. Yeah, it was pretty good straight up. And this is like the when was really the last good space sci-fi adventure? I think the last one has been that's been like praised all over it because the Star Trek movies. Like I honestly like them, but then again, I'm not that big of a fan of Star Trek. I like watch some episodes of The Next Generation, so I'm not really that big fan of Star Trek. True Trekkies aren't real big fans of the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movies. Then the last Star Wars movies were the prequels, in which they sucked. And so, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then Star Wars Episode 7. They need to up their game to beat Guardians of the Galaxy now. Yeah. Star Wars has to beat Guardians of the Galaxy. I never thought I'd see that any time in my life. I've never thought that they can make this movie possible, but it happened. So, yeah, there weren't really any problems. I think the problems were that I would really like to see Gamora go from see what made Gora comes to the decision, but I feel like she had it since she was adapted from Thanos. So not really matter. I would like to see more Thanos, but I understand why. And oh, then there's the post credit scenes. All right. Now this one, I want to count that the first one, the post credit scene, really, but it pretty much has Baby Groot growing, and he's pretty much dancing to Jackson 5, while Drax is like sharpening his knives, and he looks over, he pauses. And then when Drax looks away, he continues dancing. Yeah, that was pretty funny. And then the second one was pretty much a collector. He was drinking something, and then Cosmo, the space dog, started looking at his face. Then Howard, the dog's like, "Why did you let him looking like that? Gross." And then he started doing the drink. Yeah, that was funny. That was pretty much an end zone dance. That was pretty much Marvel saying, "We can do anything now." They are proven they put Rocket Raccoon and Groot in a live action movie, and it was amazing. Now let's put Howard the Duck in it. Yeah, Howard the Duck needs definitely to be in a one shot. I want Howard the Duck one shot. If there was one shot that needs to be in it, it has to be. I would like it to be Howard the Duck, something more on Nova Force. Yeah, I think Nova won't be good. Like something to show off the Nova Force. Maybe show Sam Alexander or Richard Rider. Most likely Richard Rider, because I think having a Ken Nova will be weird. It's such an adulted world. So yeah, yeah. That's probably it for my review. If you haven't known by now, this movie is awesome. Go out and go see it. So if I have to give this movie a score, probably a 9.5, maybe a 10 out of 10. I'm not sure yet. I give Captain America the Winter Soldier a 10 out of 10. Then I gotta go watch the Winter Soldier again to see which one is better. Dude, yeah, I think it's not. It's up there. This is one of the better Marvel movies. Okay, and you know what? Marvel's on a roll because yeah, is there unplugged? Because let me see, they really haven't had bad movies since like Iron Man 2. Now say what you will about Iron Man 3 and Thor: Dark World, you can't deny that they're at least alright. They're not straight up horrible movies, just subjective if you like the twist or not. And then Thor: Dark World is a whole other thing. But I like Thor: Dark World, but obviously some people don't. But Captain America: The Winter Soldier is universally loved. Then Guardians of the Galaxy at the moment seems universal love. Like I believe there was this one YouTuber that said that they don't like the unprofessionalism, and all I'm thinking is it's Guardians of the Galaxy. It has a walking talking tree that says I am Groot and Rocket Raccoon. How professional you expect it to be. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, I probably yeah. At the moment, I'll go with a 9.5 out of 10. This is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. Not, I won't have to watch it. I'd probably watch it again, but it's probably one of my favorite comic book movies. Besides, my favorite comic book movie of all time is Spider-Man 2, followed by First Class, then Winter Soldier, then the Wolverine, and then I guess the Dark Knight. Yeah, I'll do a whole nother top 10 list of my favorite comic book movies, but yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy is up there. This is awesome. If you haven't go seen it, if you're on the line, go see it. You will love it. If you're a comic book fan, you would love it. Especially if you're a fan of Marvel Cosmic Universe. Yeah, this is it. They mentioned the Kree. They mentioned Xandar, the Nova, everything. Yeah. Now I wish that the new Fantastic Four movie that just failed, so Marvel get the rights to that because half the Cosmic Universe is within the Fantastic Four. How you can get the Silver Surfer, you can get the let me see the bamboos. You can get the not the Kree, the scrolls and all that. That'd be nice. Yeah, I want to see scrolls versus Kree. I want to see Super Scroll. Yeah, so yeah, that's it for my review. What do you think of Guardians of the Galaxy? Please leave in the comments below and like this video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And see you next time.